K66.9 is no joke. Audio so rough, makes your ears choke. But they keep talking, voices ain't broke. Budget keeps microphones stroke. We ain't got cash, just passion blast. Audio crash. Rock this podcast. Crack the podcast. Crackling audio, background invite. Authentic sound in the dead of the night. Listeners tune in, nothing's ever tried. Raw and pretty, not pristine or light.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Budget Podcasting with Clay and Kevin. I'm Kevin.
I'm Clay.
This week, we're going to redo webcams or cameras, and we're going to be talking a little bit about customization and just life in general.
Yeah.
A little bit of life.
I was going to let him guess who I was.
Oh.
I was trying to...
Well, I mean, you do look kind of different. I mean,
yeah.
a little different. But yeah, we're going to be talking about webcams. You want to start things off because I believe you have something you want to share.
Oh, sure. So just recently, and you're talking about the camera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just recently, I purchased a webcam because I have two phones right now. I got a work phone and a personal phone, and I won't be having the work phone for much longer. So it's a pain in the ass. I use my phone, and it's a pain in the ass to like have your phone up there, which it looks good. The problem is I have no access to my phone now because when I use it as a camera, the screen is facing away from me because I use the back cameras in OBS.
Right.
So I purchased the Tiny 2 Lite, and I have actually been using that. The last like 2 or 3 videos that I have posted have been the Tiny 2 Lite. Yep,
this
179.
one right here,
yep. Yeah. I like it. It's good enough. I'm gonna show you something real quick. It's not this good.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
This is my phone, and that's annoying.
It's crazy. It's almost like the OBSBot is a little too sharp.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so I could turn down the sharpness. I'm at 65. Well,
not just the sharpness, but like the colors just seem a little bit more reddish,
kind of
little hue. Yeah.
Me. Yeah, maybe let's I can go up with the hue a little bit. That's at 51.
But see, yeah, that completely washes you out, though.
See what I mean? That's why I had it down so low. Now it's at 45.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
But then when you compare it, and now keep in mind the iPhone, I don't do nothing. I have to adjust. It just does what it does. And
yeah, that one's better. It's better.
It is. But this isn't horrible. This isn't bad enough that I can't use it. So,
very
I
true,
like the
very
features. True. It's got the follow me, and I think, in my opinion, 179. Let's call it 180. Mm-hmm. Is pretty well in that budget form factor as far as price goes because cameras can be very, very expensive.
Oh, cameras can be very expensive, especially when you're talking mirrorless cameras. That's why we're talking webcams.
Yeah.
And I say 200, 150 to 200 and lower. That still reaches budget for me because there's webcams that are 300 and some 400, I think. So yeah, it's you got to find that budget range. What are you willing to spend? What are you willing to sacrifice as far as image quality? Um, Honestly, I think if you're just starting out, you don't need the best image quality. Audio is the best. Is the most important thing in my opinion.
Yeah.
I can watch something that's not great video quality, but if it sounds like trash, I can't listen to it. I can't watch it.
Mm-hmm. No, very
So
true. So in that respect, um, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. It's actually good. It's actually really. I think this is a really good camera.
it
Um,
is.
it's just when I compare it to my phone camera, there's just no comparison as far as
No,
I'm
no, no.
concerned.
Well, like I said, you're probably going to have to make some tweaks and stuff. You probably won't get it. You probably won't get it to look exactly like your phone, but you can probably get it to like. Honestly, dude, right now it looks really good. It looks
And when you
good.
don't have the other thing to compare it to, it looks fine.
Exactly.
It looks
Exactly.
totally fine. I have no. This is HubSpot, and I'll go back real quick. This is the iPhone. Um,
I don't know what it is, man,
I
about the iPhone compared to the Obsbot. Is it saturation
I don't.
or
It just looks more realistic to me. It looks
yeah?
more like you're looking right at me, not through a camera.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, it definitely looks more realistic, more intimate, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to work with what you have. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not going to have this forever. So
Right. And that is the
I
Obsbot Tiny 2, which is priced at what was it, 179, basically
yeah,
$180.
Tiny Two Light. Yep.
Yeah, it
4K.
is 4K.
So I don't think I am using 4K. I don't remember seeing that. See, I still got to do a video about this.
No, it's fine. Well, you can't broadcast in 4K here on EVMux anyway. It's only
Right.
1080p. So, and speaking of, well, I don't. Not even speaking of. There was no good transition. We were talking about Clay's webcam, so we'll talk about mine. I have the EMI S800. That is this one right here. The EMI S800. It is 149. It's actually cheaper than that on their website. And I actually have a coupon if you want to use BTT back to the RR BTTRR. Uh,
Yeah.
just the acronyms for Back to the Retro Review. You should get $10 off
It's got
your
half
purchase
the
if you purchase
alphabet.
from if you purchase from their website, or you can go to Amazon. It looks like there's a coupon code there for $15 off. So yeah,
Oh,
you can
there you go.
definitely yeah. And in my opinion, I really enjoy this one, especially like if you're in a small box like we are now, to where it really condenses the pixels. When you get to be a little bit bigger full screens, it can be a little. It's not as sharp,
Yeah, it
but
gets a little pixelated.
yeah, it gets a little pixelated, but I think it handles low light situations decent. It handles them a lot better than say the MK2 from Elgato. Just don't get that camera. It's not worth it in my opinion.
Well, I think the EMI, the S800 that you're using looks great, and I don't think you have any worries. You know what? I don't see any viewers. I noticed when I was joining the studio, it
Yeah,
said 10, not 9,
I don't know.
and I didn't put it at 10. I never do. I never once put it at 10. Always at 9, but once in a while it'll just
I
puts it
did
and it
check. We
pops.
are live. We're live. It just could be that there's no one here to
Oh,
it's
I'm
the
fine with that. I
Olympics.
just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure.
We are
Yeah.
competing again. We are competing against the Olympics. So,
Oh
yeah, we're
yeah.
competing against the
That's
Olympics.
okay. People can
Stuff
always go
like that.
back and watch after. It
Yeah,
won't be as
yeah,
exciting without chat, but
It is what it is. That's why we're just pushing forward. This is the show. Anybody who's watching now on repeat can enjoy what we're talking about as far as webcams and life in general and customizations on repeat.
Yeah. So,
Um, so I
are you?
have the e-meat.
Yep.
And like I said, I think it does really good in low light situations. I have adjusted things to the way I like them in their software. Their software is not the best. I will say that their software is not the best. One of my biggest issues with their software is every time I open up turn my computer off and open up the webcam, I have to go in and readjust the EV and the brightness. They don't save. Everything else saves except for those two.
Hmm.
Annoying.
I haven't noticed any of the issues yet. So far,
That is the
everything
only
stays.
issue. Yeah, that's the only issue I have with mine. I wonder if let me let's see. I'm doing a quick look. Yeah, nobody's watching. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I have the EME, and like I said, I think it. I mean, this is the image quality, and like one of my favorite features again, and I'm going to show this every time, is the
Yes.
autofocus.
Yeah, it's definitely. I wonder if I can test mine.
And once it
And it's
learns
not
what
going to be
you're
as good as
doing,
yours.
yeah, once it
No.
learns what you're doing, because it is AI autofocus. Oh
No.
no, yeah.
That's awful. Do I not have?
Do you have?
Oh, look what it's
Oh,
doing.
oh,
It's going all over the place.
oh no! Boom.
That's weird, huh?
And that is one of the things that would. Hey, what's up, Miss K? How's it going?
What's going on?
How's
Kind
it
of chatting
going?
with her earlier in the comments of my video on the Crockpots.
And Miss K is awesome. Miss K is really cool. Yeah, the autofocus on this one is just amazing. Like, boom.
That one's.
Of
I
course,
wonder
that was a
why
face. That was a face. Maybe find. Let me find something that don't have a face on it.
I don't have a face.
Maybe maybe.
Is it still not focusing?
There we go.
No,
Man,
yours. Look at this all
yours.
over the thing.
Yeah, and that's one of the
I
things
have
that
that turned off.
Yeah,
That's weird.
that that is one of the things that I would. It's always weirded me out about the ones that are on the gimbal that kind of move around.
Yeah,
Because
I've got those things turned off, but it's
yeah.
still. Now I got my gimbals all messed up. I got to move them back over. All right.
But yeah, and so the next thing I want to talk about, so that's the e-meat, and these are in orders of what I would suggest for anybody is to get the Osbot Tiny 2, even though, Clay's having trouble with the gimbal, the e-meat S800, and then the last one I would recommend would probably be the Anchorworks C310.
Mm-hmm.
This one, it's not as good as either one of these, I don't think, that Clay and I have, but on a budget for
It's still
$100,
not bad. Yeah.
yeah, it like I said, work on your audio first and build from there.
I
And that's
have that Anchor Power. I think it's called Anchor Work Power Conf 200. It's like the
mm-hmm,
$50 version of that one, and it's not bad. Like it, you can get by with it. Um, what's she saying? Miss K's got the 360 Instalink, but
yeah,
that's a good camera. I mean, all seriousness aside, with all the hoopla that went on with them with their, you know what I'm talking about.
mm-hmm,
Their the quality of the merchandise is good. That's a good camera.
right. Hey, Miss K, since you're in the chat, Clay, show her the difference between the
Oh
Tiny Two.
yeah, so yeah, because you didn't get to see this earlier, Miss K. This you're looking at is the Tiny 2 Lite, the OBSBot Tiny 2 Lite, and this is my iPhone. And this is actually my work iPhone. It's an iPhone 14. My iPhone 13 Pro, which is mine, looks exactly the same. This is my iPhone, and I hate that this looks so good.
It looks so
Because
good, dude. It
it
looks so
does,
much
man.
better. It looks so
It
much
does.
better.
I mean, I can still use, like, even when I don't have my work phone anymore and I've just got my personal, I can use it. But then if anybody sends me a message, I can't like casually look over here and answer it because it's going to be up there with the screen facing away from me,
Right.
and that's a pain. And then
Yeah.
she's like, "Wow, yeah."
Wow, that looks crisp. Yeah.
So,
It's amazing how well the iPhone looks compared to
and
the webcam.
my most recent videos on the review channel and on the Chronicles have all been with the OBSBot. Um, but you don't really notice it if you don't have this to compare to. This is the OBSBot.
Yeah. You know what? You're just going to have to get used to that one,
Yeah,
apparently.
I'm probably
It's,
never going to. You watch, I'm going
no.
to end up with something else because I'm going to be so frustrated. Even though it looks good, I mean, it's
It,
take the
it,
phone away if you didn't know. You know what I mean?
if you don't know, you don't know. Maybe you should have never did the side by side comparison. I mean,
Thanks. I'm gonna have
that
to do
is.
it. I'm gonna have videos coming. I'm gonna have to do a comparison and show everybody
Oh,
this is what it looks like.
oh, that's crazy. All right,
Yes.
and all right. I think that's really all we have for webcams. I don't have any others that I would suggest. We went from 180 to 150 to 100. I don't really have anything else to
Add to the
think.
camera.
Yeah. What's that video that you have, Clay? I can't
Oh, I do
remember.
have a video. So this Miss K, I don't know if you saw it on my review channel, and I'm addressing her because she's the only one in the chat.
Right.
I if you are familiar with iPhones, they have what's called MagSafe mounting, and so inside each of the newer iPhones, there is a metal ring just behind the back cover of your phone that allows you to magnetize it to wireless chargers. You can also buy these little rings and you can add those rings to any phone case. Like, say you bought a phone case that doesn't have a built-in MagSafe compatibility, you can add this ring to it. Well, I had the idea to put the ring on the back of my Vocaster, so I have my audio interface mounted on one of those with a small rig. What is it called? A magic arm,
Mm-hmm.
and it's pretty cool, man. It's up off the desk and it's just kind of floating in the air. And I've got a little video. You're gonna have to watch the video with. You'll see the sidebar of my Photos app.
You want me to
But
put it on? Bring it in.
go ahead. Yeah. There it is.
There
You
we go.
got it.
Yeah, yeah,
And let me hit play. And this is the little small rig magic arm with the magnetic mount, and I'm not in
it's
my
really
Vocaster.
cool.
I wish this would go away. Why isn't it going away? Oh,
There
there
it
it goes.
goes. I like that. There's no audio coming through, but
Oh, there isn't.
no.
That's weird.
I love when you do that. You shoot a bird to everybody when you show the
Yeah.
circle. Yeah, you're like, you know what? Here's the circle and f off everybody.
Miss
That
K,
does
wait till you
look
see
so
when
cool.
I pan around to the front, and it's just neat. You have to excuse my wires, my messy. Look at that.
I really like the look of that. I really like the look of that.
Pretty cool. All
All
right,
right.
let's get that out of there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
both of us did it.
stop it.
It's all yours. It's all yours. I ain't touching nothing. There you go.
So that's a little bit of customization. So I want to talk a little bit about some customization. I just got in the Mayano PD100. I released a video of it this morning. But I customized it as well. So I want to bring that in. So this big difference in sound, by the way.
He
Big
barely
difference
even
in
said
sound.
2 words, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, big difference in sound. So what I did was I basically painted everything white, or painted the body white, and
yeah.
then I took some graphite powder, or painted it white, clear coated it, and then I took some graphite powder and just buffed it in, and it gave it this like dull chrome look to where I really enjoy. Like, you can see my fingers in the microphone now.
So you started off with white,
Yeah,
and
I
that
painted
that
it white.
that powder made it look that black.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And really, it's coming off black, and that's because of the saturation. But it's more of a gray.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a gray. But like, I love how slick that this thing looks.
Yeah.
The it it just makes it look pretty. It makes it look different. It makes it look like something that not everybody else has. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I kind of like, and plus I like shiny. That's why I was using this, because I like shiny.
Do they have different colors of that stuff?
I I think that they might. I only have the one color of the graphite powder, but yeah,
You know, what'd be cool is like a dark red.
and they may have like a canyon, or was it Cayman, or I don't.
Cayman, yeah.
Yeah, one of those, like a, or what was that clay that they use for like roofing tiles? That oh, so
No
I
clue.
don't. You know what? I'm just talking right now.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it. If anybody knows out there in the chat, please definitely put that out there. The fact that with budget mics you can customize an item without
Without
breaking.
breaking the
Yeah,
bank. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep. And
yeah.
you're not afraid because you didn't spend an arm and a leg for it. So you're like, I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna paint it.
Yeah, it was on sale, and I got it for like $40. So, and I knew I wasn't going to ruin the quality that it puts out. And yeah, there is a little blemish right here, but if I didn't
We
point this
can't
out,
even.
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody would notice.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Mike? How's it going? But yeah, I
Mike.
love.
Oh, go ahead. Finish. He's got to see the
Yeah.
comparison.
Oh no, that's definitely fine. Definitely fine.
Uh,
Yeah. And like, I love how it just makes this mic stand out even more. It's not just flat black and stuff.
yeah.
It gives a little bit of oomph
And you just
to the
rub it
podcast.
in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You get a you actually, most of the times I get like a painter's brush and just dip it in and then brush it in first and then
Just
buff it.
kind of like you
But
powder
this time,
puffing.
yeah, this time I just took a just paper towel, put it in the powder, and just buffed it in. That's all I did.
Hmm. It looks good. And I didn't realize you started off with a white base.
Yeah,
And
I
that's what
started
you
off
ended
with a
up with
white
because it
base.
looks really dark. It looks
Well,
black
here's the
almost.
other one ooh, here's the other one that I did using the same graphite powder. I guess it does look pretty similar. I,
I can't stop seeing a garbage can, man.
you know what though? I don't mind it now. I really don't mind it now that
Yeah.
it's pretty shiny and it gives it a little bit of
Yeah.
extra little something. I don't mind it. It's different. It's different. And to me, I usually go for things that are different. And sorry about all the ambient noise that you're hearing. I'm just moving stuff around.
It's fine.
The Broken Brain said, "Food evening, gentlemen." Kevin, love the lights on your sign. Looks great. Food evening to you,
Yeah.
Mister Broken Brain.
Very
There,
food
fellow.
evening.
Yeah. So yeah, that is Oh, so we're talking about customization, so I might as well just keep this one out.
Yeah.
I
Show us something
customized
else.
this one as well. This one was black, and I got rid of the logo. I used the same graphite powder, but it don't give as much of the shine like starting off with a white base.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It gives it
Yeah.
more of a gunmetal. You get a little bit of it, but you don't get as much.
Now, when you painted it white, did you sand that paint?
I
Like,
sanded the black part, just to scruff it up. Then I just took some white high gloss spray paint and sprayed the whole thing. I did put painter's tape over the grills,
yeah.
so I didn't get
So
anything on there.
you didn't buff the paint though. Like,
No.
you ever heard of wet sanding where it makes the
Yeah,
paint
yeah,
like
yeah.
really polished?
No, I didn't do any of that. I just used a high gloss spray paint. Um,
It sound distant. Is your audio going through the? No, it's going through the K688.
is
Why do
it?
I sound
He
distant?
sounds okay to me.
Maybe it's just what he's
Maybe
listening on. I don't know.
tap on your microphone real quick. You know what? It's going through the hotspot.
There's no what?
I didn't hear anything when you tapped that.
Oh, hang on, I gotta fix that.
I didn't even notice.
I had that off. See, now this is gonna annoy me. Where do I go?
You may have to go in your settings on EVMux under audio and
Um,
pick your
now
vocaster.
I'm in the audio, and nothing is turned on.
Tap the K688 again just to be sure. I don't hear it. I don't hear anything.
Does it sound really loud right now?
No.
What is going on? That's awful. This whole time, everybody's had to listen to that.
It don't sound horrible. I didn't even notice. And maybe I should have though. I should have.
Well, I'm glad Mike did. Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't know how, Mike. What are you doing? Are you near your desk? Help me figure it out. I can't figure out. There's nothing on.
Okay. But maybe just go into your settings in EVMux though. In EVMux, the little the little gear that's under us. Click your settings, audio, and then select.
Oh no, you're hearing the audio of my iPhone.
Oh, that's what it is. So
Why
it's
is that?
not the Osbot. Maybe that's why it sounds
Now,
bad. There we go.
are, are we better now?
We are better now. I should, man.
Thanks, Mike. He's at his computer now. Do you want to join the show?
Dude, I honestly, maybe it's me it's late and I wasn't paying attention, but I didn't even notice. I did not
You didn't
notice.
notice?
I did not know.
He's like,
And
hey, there
maybe
he
it's
is.
because it's probably because it was the iPhone and not
So-
like the web camera.
The last time he said, sure. You want to send him a link?
Yeah, let's
I'll
go
do that
up
right
here.
now. Invite guest. Copy. I will send it to your regular text.
And then the last thing I want to show off though is customized because is of course the Fine K669, which to me looks really cool.
Yeah. We are better now. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I even had that set like that. That's weird.
Yeah, and like I should have noticed, but apparently I did not. And apologies.
You slacking, Kevin.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. So I've sent the link to your regular text, Mike, just so you know. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the text.
Right. We'll lose the chat on let's see. Send it to his email. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't remember what his email is. What is it, Mike?
Yeah.
Run it by me one more time.
Yeah, text Clay your email, yeah. You know what? Hold on. I'll just do this. I will just do this. You know what? We're all friends here. I'm just gonna do this. And I'm just gonna put anybody can join. I'm gonna post it in the chat, and anybody can join.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Anybody can join if they want to.
Sure.
We're all friends here.
We'll make it something different tonight.
Yeah, and if we don't like somebody, we'll kick them out.
Yeah. We know where the X button is. Oh, there he is.
There he
There
is.
he
How's it
is.
going, man? Oh,
Oh, look at that.
I
Look
see
at
what he's
that.
using. I see what he's using.
Oh, but we can't hear you.
I can't hear him.
He's got the. Nope. Can't hear you.
Nope, can't hear you.
He'll get it figured out in a second here. Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, I don't even see his little levels on in EVMux moving.
He's like, hang on 1 second.
How about now?
Oh,
There we
there
go.
he is.
There we go. I gotcha.
Yeah,
There's-
for this microphone, and I just thought I'd check my phone while taking a break, catching my breath, and I saw you guys live.
I was just going to
Very
ask you
cool.
today, hey,
Oh.
did you get that mic? Look at that thing. It's like the
It's-
grill of a truck.
It's like a chrome brick, is what it looks like.
I know.
It's like a chrome brick.
It's huge.
Oh, what am I doing? There we go. I had you guys in an echo in here because I still had your live stream on my other tab.
Oh,
So I was hearing everything all over again. What's up, guys?
that's good. What's
How's it
going on,
man?
Huh?
Mrs. K? This is Mike Newman.
Yep, from Level Up with Mike Newman. Yep.
We've
Yeah.
got like there's oh no, your Joe's in here.
Yep. No,
How
your
you
Joe
doing,
live
Joe?
stream comes. Yep.
I'm loving your microphone. Look, that PD100. That is gorgeous.
Looks good,
Dude.
right? And he started with
Yeah.
a base color of white,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then puts that powder on, and this is what he ends up with.
Huh. I'm afraid to do
Just-
that because I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up and then I lose the microphone.
It's just
Gra-
this little
Oh,
graphite
yeah.
powder right here. Yeah.
Nice.
So you did that when it was still wet, right? You painted it or no?
No.
No.
Oh.
I painted it, and then I clear coated it because it has to like stick to clear coat. For some reason, it won't like. I guess the pores on the clear coat it can get into a little bit better. So you let everything dry, and then you just dry brush it on, and then you buff it. You just buff and buff and buff, and it gets this nice little shine to it.
Wow. I like it.
Mrs. K. Wow, that's a cool looking mic. That is a monstrous mic.
It's huge.
Yeah. That is if you look down in the comments, Miss K, live stream consultants, that is his mic. It is
Yes.
massive.
I want it though. I
It's
just
so
I
cool.
wrapped up my video. I said, "Man, I gotta send this back, and I don't want to. I'm gonna have to buy one now."
Well, the good thing is they're not that expensive.
No, that's what I said. $65.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I just get so giddy. I'm like, man, I'm ready to go. I literally said just now, 2 minutes ago, I was like, man, I don't want to end this video, but I got to. I want to go live with this thing.
That's
And
awesome.
you guys are like, hey, you want to jump in? I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
I was like, I don't want to stop.
Kevin just
Oh, we lost Kevin.
he just
He gone.
made his way out.
Bathroom break.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a huge mic, man. It's heavy.
Yeah.
There he is.
I don't know what's been happening, man.
Oh,
I've been
Did you get
losing
your internet?
audio.
Did you get your new fiber? Or was it fiber?
I did, but it's not that. It's like for some reason I'll lose audio. Like I won't hear anything.
Oh.
And I don't know if it's something going on with the Vocaster or if it's EVMux or what's going on, and it's starting to really irritate me. So
that mic sounds so good.
Oh man. It
For
doesn't
such a
matter what I
cheap little
did.
mic.
I threw all kinds of processing on it, and I was trying to find something to not like. I was like, it's got to have something in here you don't like, and I couldn't find. It was like didn't matter what I did to it. I was like, I love
I
it.
wonder if those mics are really good for like singing.
It says like I was going on the website, and it says for live performance, and it's
Because that's what they look like.
like I feel like Elvis Presley, man. I just want to just like
We're gonna
start
win this race.
swinging, and
he said he got it for $42. That's not a bad deal,
dude,
at
Oh,
all.
wow.
I would pay $100 for this easy. To me, like
It's
if
cool.
you're gonna pay $100 for the Rode Pod mic, I'd rather have this than the Rode Pod mic, and that's $100.
That's radio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm back in I'm like spoiling
I was
everything
just
in my
saying,
video. I
I
was like,
bet
I
you
feel
feel
like I'm
like-
back in the DJ booth. We're getting ready to go live for a radio station.
All right,
So,
Mike,
anyways,
I've got
I
to
wanna-
show you something. All right, so I'm on the Tiny 2 Lite. Okay,
Yes, love it.
it's just wait.
Uh-oh.
That's my phone.
Okay.
Tiny 2 Lite
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, the phone's $1,000. Tiny 2 Lite's 170.
Yeah, but why? The camera should be just as good. It's just a
What's
little...
your sharpness at?
Okay, my sharpness.
I set mine to 72 on the Tiny 2 Lite. Mine's set to 72.
All right,
Yeah.
I am not at 72. I'm at 55.
Yeah, I went up to 72 to kind of sharpen it up.
All right, now I'm at 72.
We're going to troubleshoot this camera right now.
I'm at 72. Contrast is at 45.
There you go. Get a little of that. You got rid of a little bit of that hazy, fuzzy, like
Did
that
it?
Snapchat filter look where, everybody, all the ladies that are like 70 and older want to get rid of the wrinkles.
Oh, yeah. The beautify mode.
Yeah.
So I've got contrast is at 45. Saturation, 54.
Yeah.
And
On so many
hue is
webcams, I can't remember
45. But
45. Okay.
yeah, I just can't. Hang on.
No, yeah. Honestly, the phone is still going to be a better one because the camera in the phone is better than the Tiny 2 Lite. You got to remind yourself the Tiny 2 Lite is $179 webcam. Your phone is $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the phones in there are just, but that speaks, it's not so much that the Tiny 2's Lite is bad. It just speaks to how great phones are.
It looks awesome until you do this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was trying to tell him it don't look bad at all. It's just that the A/B comparison, you can't really compare.
Right. Exactly. You can't compare it to your phone, and you can't compare it to a mirrorless camera. They're just they're beyond that.
Different beasts. Yep.
Yeah.
That is.
I would imagine
true.
that they process things slightly different. Anyway, talking the phone and the webcams.
Yeah, phones are just by nature too. Phones are great low light cameras. Like they're meant to just capture great footage in the dark without it. Like if you're at the 7-Eleven and somebody's driving by and it'll give you great footage with no lights, studio lights whatsoever. Where webcams need good lighting for them to work. If it's a darker room, you're asking it to do too much with that small sensor in there.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty much pressing the limits of what this one can do in a dark room.
Yeah.
Is that better? Good. I gave it a little more fill light.
Yeah. No. Yeah, but I honestly, like if you wouldn't switch to the iPhone, I wouldn't be questioning that camera at all.
No.
Especially for live stream.
The last two videos that I've made on the review and the chronicles both were this camera.
Yeah.
And I think it's fine. Like I said, I'm not going to have two phones forever. And it's really a pain when you've got one phone and you're using it as your camera. When you put it up there, the screen is away from you. So you can't, you can always kind of glance over. And if somebody's, mama's downstairs saying, hey, you need to get, whatever, I can see it.
Do you have auto exposure on, or do you have like
I do not have auto exposure on.
Okay. That could be good too. But you don't have a lot of outside lights that would change it. Like people have like background TVs and stuff. Like I used to do that. I used to have auto exposure on, and I had a TV behind me all the time for something to people look at, in case you're talking or whatever. But anytime the light would go dark or bright, it changed the focus, the exposure, and you wouldn't notice it until you're editing. Yeah, you'd edit and you'd like cut out a 5-second section. And you could notice, like, as you're clipping from scene to scene to scene, it was light, dark, light, dark.
If I turn the auto on, it kind of looks like really...
Yeah, I don't like that.
Really bright.
Yeah.
That, to me, looks better.
Yep. More cinematic. Yeah, I was just wondering.
Yep.
I like it. Like I said, the live stream I do for Tuesday nights, it's a 4-person podcast. It's all webcams over there. It's good audio. Great audio, good video. You're rocking.
I want to know what boom arm are you using to hold that brick?
The Joby.
Yeah.
The Joby?
Yeah, oh man, I love this thing. Let me see. Can I get it over far? Yeah, the Joby.
Look at it.
And this is the
Hercules.
default. I haven't even adjusted the tension yet. This is just how it came out of the box. I can get it to
And it's
carry
holding that
something
mic.
heavier. Yeah, default.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah, when you did the review on the Joby, I was like, I kind of want one.
Yeah.
Kind of want one.
And
Yep.
Tech Toys Gaming, his YouTube channel, he messaged me and he said that he did this one maybe like 8 or 9 months ago. He said it's his favorite boom arm. It's his primary boom arm. Year later, nothing comes close to it.
Oh, you
Love it.
talk with him?
Yeah.
I have not talked with him yet, but I'm always commenting on his videos and
Yeah.
I like watching.
No,
his
yeah,
stuff.
we don't like with us. Like we all comment on Facebook and text messages and stuff. We just talk back and forth on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, he loved it, and he basically he was just like, all right, this is new. I have it, but he's had it for a year, and he's still in love with it. So that tells you
Still loving
something.
it.
Yeah, I've had boom arms where I love it, and then a year later, I'm not loving them because they're getting weaker and weaker.
I've had that. My Fine BM88 starting to get a little weak.
Is it?
Yeah. And it's probably because of the plastic tension
That scares me.
piece.
Mine's
Yeah.
still doing okay.
It's not totally bad yet, but I can tell it's getting there, especially since this is my main. I use it as my main one, and I'm constantly changing the mics on it. So I'm putting
Yeah.
different weights and adjusting the size, the height on it, and everything. So it's constantly getting used.
That's what I said when I did the review too. Right, what you were saying is, I think it's a great boom arm if you have one mic and you're never going to change it up. It'll last but if you're constantly adjusting that tension thing, I worry about it long term, and you're kind of validating that.
Right.
I do notice that, like on the base, where it swivels, the set screw for that is scoring a mark on the post. After you keep moving it a lot, it's starting to make a little groove around the post. So at some point, that's going to wear out.
I want to get another
in the
one.
heart. The groove is supposed to be in the heart.
Yeah,
The groove is in the heart.
Need the psychedelic colors.
He picked that up right away.
Yeah, I want to get another BM88 because my son stole it. He liked the white one in his studio. He wanted his gaming setup. He wanted a low profile, and that's the one he picked. I'm like, oh, come on.
I just picked up. Not for me. I had it sent straight to Florida to my son. I was gonna get him a BM88, that gear that has the cheap arm. I have two of those. Well, they also have a low pro, and it was like $28. And I sent it to him, and he's loving it.
Okay.
I haven't tried it, but just letting you know, the gear low profile boom arm is like under $30.
I'll have to check it out.
So, Mike, we were talking about customizations on things earlier. Do you have anything that you have customized or normally customize?
Like I you know me, like my
he's got a
microphones.
lot of
I'm always
customization.
messing with my microphone.
Well,
Right now,
I have been
I'm
too,
really,
so.
I am really enjoying, like the K688. I used to have that shock mount at the back end of it and everything for customizing, but now I found a way to make it look just like the Rode Pod mic, where now I can get the boom arm, the pop filter to fit right on it, and not have any extra junk in the back.
Oh wow!
So I just took the Shure MV7 replacement pop filters for like $7, cut that off, like about 1.5 inches. And just put that on there, and then it sits right on that. And now I can use my K688, and it looks just like a Rode Pod mic USB.
669.
Yeah.
669D. Yeah, thank you. So I use that.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. So instead of a $99 Rode Pod mic or the $199 Pod mic USB, you can get the exact same look for
I like that.
$36.
I like those pop filters. They're cool.
Yeah.
I just keep thinking Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't stop. Yeah.
I know. So this is the one, I've been using this now. Like every live stream I do on that other channel on Tuesday nights, I'm going through all my pop filters on this thing. Every week it's a different color.
Isn't Lori use one too? The pink?
She uses the K688, the white one with the pink pop filter on it.
Yeah.
And I want it back. I want it in my studio. I bought it for
back.
here, and it's at her station in the other house, and if I take it out and bring it over here, then it's like every Tuesday night I got to haul everything over there across the street, plug it all in, and I'm just not down with that. So I keep trying to get her to like a different microphone so I could have it back. I haven't been able to.
She's like, nah.
Nope. She likes her white and pink.
She's still using the fine headphones?
No, my
No?
daughter broke those.
Oh man.
Oh no.
She snapped the
They do that. Daughters.
snapped the 3.5 millimeter jack, and because they don't disconnect here,
Oh yeah.
it's shot. Even though it's just the very end, instead of just swapping out the cable, you lose the whole headphone.
Yeah, kids seem to
Gotcha.
go through a lot of headphones.
Yeah.
My
Yes.
son has went through so many headphones and controllers for video games.
Oh yes, yes.
Oh.
I just bought another one for her. Another one. Like it's like 10 in the past year.
And another
Controllers?
Yes.
How are they wearing those out? Are they throwing them?
She doesn't throw them.
Or just the
My son and I used to throw ours all the time. But
one. It's the constant button mashing, and they're just
yes,
they're
yeah,
pressing too
wearing out
hard. They're
contacts.
yeah.
the
Yeah.
overuse. And
Yeah.
I don't buy the expensive $60 original ones. I buy like the $30 knockoff type.
Cheapy replacement ones.
Yeah, so they wear out quick.
But it's easier at one time to buy the cheaper ones.
Yes.
Even though you know you're going to buy multiple,
Yes.
you're still like, but out of my pocket this week, it's only going to cost me this much.
I've already
Like
I thought about it and I was like, I got to send this back to Chris. How long have you been without this mic, man?
A while. I had
know.
it for a while.
I was like, man, I want to keep it, but I know he wants it back. It's been like a year. It seems like.
A year.
But I said he
Yeah,
loves
'cause
it so much, he just
not
keeps
that
sending it
bad.
to other creators to review. I
Yeah.
said, eventually, we got to give it back to him.
But it's making its way around the country. It came from New Mexico.
I know.
Oh wow.
So-
This mic has got some miles on it.
Yeah.
And I love that. That adds to the nostalgia of this microphone.
Yeah.
Like when he gets it back, not only is it like old school, but he knows it's been on
Oh, you know what
my
we
channel,
should
your
have done?
channel. What?
On the box. I didn't even think of it. I should have put like a Connecticut sticker.
It's
And
got
then
all your
and then you could do like a Delaware sticker.
like just looking at this box, right? When I'm opening
Yeah,
it up,
I
you
know.
can tell this thing's been places. Like, okay, we got labels upon labels. It just keeps, someone like folds over another thing, puts another shipping label on it.
It's like that movie with that house, Red Rose, where it just kept growing.
Yeah. I was like, this
that's
thing
what
looks
you
like
do
a
with boxes.
passport.
Yeah, but like I was thinking of like the luggage, like from It's a Wonderful Life, where he wanted
Yeah.
to put all the stickers from France and everywhere he's going.
Yeah.
So we should have did with that box.
Oh. Oh, we lost Kevin again.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, there's one other thing I'm looking up as far as like things I
Custom-made?
customize on my channel. Let me
Do it.
all right. Hold on. So one of the things
Kevin!
Yeah.
Kevin, we're talking about where you said things I customize on my channel. Like I have a big softbox, normal softbox over here, but to my right I have one of these just sitting over to my head. But instead of it being just a straight LED panel with a harshness, I found one of these which doesn't belong on it, using not as intended. One of these small little
Oh nice.
and this is only $27. So you get the small rig LED panel, $45, $27, and then it just sits. You just
Right in there.
strap it right to the back like so. I keep forgetting how close I am to my camera, so even when I set it on my desk, you can't see what I'm doing. So it just sits like
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
that
good
works.
setup. That's a
that
real good
works.
setup.
$27, but I got to get one of those lights first.
yeah. So, but what I love about this setup is it has a built-in battery for this is the Releno, so it's a built-in battery. So you can plug it in for power, or you can leave it unplugged and put it wherever you want, and the battery lasts like 2 hours. It's insane. Or no, longer than 2 hours. If it's at 100%, I think it's 2 hours. But if it's like 50%, which is what I usually have it at, it could last like 3-4 hours. And so I use this for like at remote setups.
I like it.
So I went and bought the small rig for $45, and that one requires an external battery. And the reason I got that is so all my Clay, we talked about this. I got the power block that has individual power switches for
Oh,
each
yeah.
plug.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
all my
yeah,
lights
I've
are
seen
plugged
those.
into that. When I use the Releno with the built-in battery, I could turn it off on my block, but it'll stay on because it's battery. The battery's still in there. So I can't
Yep.
shut it off. But yeah, that's one of my custom things, and it's easy because you can see I got a knee wall behind me, so I
Mhm.
can't really put lights up in the corners of my room because the ceiling butts up against it. So I have to do panels
I
and then
like
just
those.
kind of sit them right up against that
I
wall, pointing
suppose
down at
one
me.
day I'm gonna upgrade and get some nice light panels.
I got some cheap Amazon ones that
Dude.
I have jerry rigged up.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well. Yeah.
I've got
Uh,
an expensive light and I don't use it. I've got the small rig LED or the cob light, and altogether it's like $400. I
hmm,
don't I don't use them. I use my
I
$45
can't do that, man. I
small
can't.
rig
yeah.
and an Amazon softbox for like $50, and that's what I
Um,
use in my studio for my lighting.
I'm gonna answer a question here. Know your
Yeah.
Joe. He's asking what everybody's using for headphones. I'll let Kevin start.
I am using. I don't even remember what these are. AVC 400 4000s. These are. I can't remember the brand name right now, but
Oh, Audio Technica?
yeah. There you go. Audio
Yeah.
Technica.
Yeah, those are good ones.
The name was just escaping my mind as I'm
Those
looking.
those are a
Yeah.
good brand.
And
I
Mike,
think I
Mike,
think I paid like $50 for them, something like that
50
on
bucks.
Amazon. Yeah.
It's a good price. I'm using the Rode NTH 100s.
I didn't have
Um,
to ask. I already knew, but
yeah,
yeah,
they're just the most comfortable. I wear these for comfort, but
they are. Well, they
until
were my favorite. Yeah,
there we go.
they were my favorite until I found these, Joe. These are the Bear Dynamic DT 990 Pros. They're a high impedance 250 ohm headphone. I do have to use an amplifier because otherwise I can crank the volume all the way up and just hear it good enough, but it's not loud. Um, these things are the most comfortable I've ever worn. The only problem is they're about 180 bucks.
Ooh.
And I got them on Facebook Marketplace from somebody that did not know what they had, and I paid $60.
Yeah,
Steal. That's a steal. Yeah.
Yeah, a
I
third.
I like these headphones. These are fairly comfortable. The only thing is they're way too big. Like
but with the
they are
black
huge.
background, you don't notice it. You don't
Yeah,
see it.
I very rarely
Your
notice it.
background. And I agree with who's in our comment with us, Miss
Miss
K.
K.
Miss K. Yeah.
She's nailing it too with your lights now highlighting your pictures. That is so sharp, so dope.
I'm not
That's
gonna.
the kid
Yeah.
say.
I'm not gonna lie. I got both of those canvases and the lights from Timu. Timu.
You got the canvas from Timu?
Yeah.
You
The
know, this
pictures? How
guy's
do you
like
do
the
that?
the king of Timu. He's got a shirt, a button-up shirt that has his logo all over it that he got from Timu.
Timu, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
They
have to
do a lot
try
of
that.
custom. They do a lot of customizations. It was like $10 a canvas, and I think the lights were like $10 as well
And he
each.
just
So
uploaded his own logos on there and they send him out a printed canvas.
yep.
I'm gonna do that. I gotta do
I
that.
know, right?
I
Frame and
gotta
That's so
do that.
everything.
cool.
Frame and everything. It was already framed up
I'm
in
not
the wooden
lying.
frame.
I was watching your video, some of your reviews, and I'm looking at those pictures behind you before you painted it black, all that stuff. Like,
Hmm.
man, one day I'm gonna get some money like he's got and get me some
No.
customized pictures in the back.
He's like, no, he's as
That's
frugal
so
as
No.
they come.
yeah.
There is
Me
no
too.
money. I am a budget king, man.
Yeah.
Budget king. I
Yeah.
will
The
say
Timu,
though,
yeah.
before I put them up there, it was like missing something. When it was just all black, it was missing
Yes.
something. So
Well,
I
you're framing the
Yeah.
shot now.
yeah,
You know, your
and
lights.
And you're giving perspective. You're putting depth behind you.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think right now, I don't think I need to add anything else. I think it's pretty much set. That's my background now.
What
I
camera are you
added
using?
one thing.
Me,
Yeah.
I am the EMI
Are you?
S800.
Yeah. That's part of my live stream Tuesday night too. I got that in there. Sorry, you were saying something.
No, I just was saying I got one new thing.
Gotta
A
gotta
blue
have the
disco
disco
ball.
ball, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
telling you, you need a like one of those laser flashlights that just has a straight beam to where you can put it on there
I need to,
and
and I
have
need
it
to find a way to
rotate. Yeah.
make the
yes.
balls spin. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Kevin is the wizard of Timu deals.
I
Yeah.
am. I am. I am.
His
As a matter of
back
fact,
wall is off of Timu.
oh yeah,
The brick.
the whole all that brick and stuff, that's from
That's all
Timu as
Timu.
well. Yeah, that's
See,
from Timu as well.
I love Timo too. I'll go on there and I'll fill my shopping cart. I'll just sit there and start adding stuff,
And then never buy anything, right?
then I go to like check out and it's like $250 in there. I'm like, maybe not.
Yeah.
I get rid of all of it. I don't buy anything.
It's exactly
It's
what
like
I do.
it's the internet Walmart. You go in there for one thing and you walk out with.
Mhm.
I
And
had like some shorts, some shoes, I don't know, a bunch of different stuff in the thing the other day in my cart, and then I was just like closing it all out, and going, no,
mhm.
never mind. I don't
They
know.
they have some name brand microphones in there too. They have name brand. They have the toner. They have the
Mhm.
toner T 510. They have your Vigu.
But is it the real
Vigi.
toner?
Yeah, they have toner. Yeah, they have
The
toners.
Fiduce
Yeah,
is on there.
the
I bought
Fiduce.
my Fiduce that I have in here from Timu. I got it from them.
And the Vagoo is on there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How much is the
I'm
Vagoo on
telling you,
there?
the people with these names.
Vagoo, I said Mr. Magoo.
I think it's actually cheaper on Amazon, and you'll get it
Ah.
next day. But
Yeah.
like if you're bundling things on there, it's not like that
That's
much
what I
more.
did. That's
Yeah,
what
if
I
you're
was
bundling things on there, yeah, just might as well just throw it in there.
I was trying to hit my coupon mark. It's like, wow, man, I'm still way off. All right, there's a microphone for
$35 more and you get free
Yeah.
shipping.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think the Fiduce back then was like $60, and I was $60 off. I'm like, I'll just get the mic from here instead of Amazon.
Nah.
Yeah.
I have
And
not
it
bought anything
works
off
just
Temu
as-
yet.
Oh, I'm telling you, just
I
about
know.
I buy Temu things all the time. I am not that person that's like, it's, I haven't had any problems with them stealing my account information or anything like that. So
I think
until I
Timu's going to
do,
have a Kevin Appreciation Day soon.
Yeah,
oh,
I know. Customer of the month parking for
Yeah.
internet. I don't know.
Yeah.
it's a good deal. These lights, the lights that I have going off right in here, and this light right here, Temu.
On the inside, not the
So
outer.
this is on Timu.
Yeah.
You said this guy
Yeah, that's on
is
Temu.
it really?
Yeah,
But it's
I was-
cheaper on Amazon, you said.
it's cheaper, but only by like $5. So
That
like,
mic sounds good, by the way.
I love it.
It sounds really good.
I love it.
does.
Both of
It
you,
does.
Kevin with the PD 100, and then that Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Magoo. Those things sound so nice.
Oh, you can't even see it's off screen, but mine's sitting right here on standby.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta
And
buy
they're the
one
same
now because
price.
now I'm like the only guy that doesn't have one.
I'm
It's
not
the
gonna
same
li-
price as the K669D now. It's $36, I think. Isn't that what you said, Kevin? I went
It-
on
there-
and
well, there
looked.
was a lightning deal. It was a lightning deal, so it may have went back up. But yeah,
I mean, look.
I will
Oh,
say,
you
I will
looking?
say
I was
though,
gonna-
I think mine looks better than yours right now.
It does. Well, you nailed it though. I like, especially when you have a black and dark rooms like we have. It's good to have something that has some light pop off of it,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got like the way that the gloss look to it, and seeing that one strip of light going across
The
it.
sh-
I was
yeah,
like,
that-
it's just
it looks good,
It melts, man. It melts.
like a black chrome.
And it's a broadcasty sound, just a natural broadcasty sound to it. Now it's still $36 right now.
Oh, same
Limited
price as
time
the
deal, though.
K690, yeah. So yeah,
36,
hey,
huh?
budget podcasting. Go check out the Mayano PD100 on sale right now on Amazon.
You're gonna love it. It's a great sound. Great
This
sound.
is it.
Especially if you have a higher pitched, like thin voice like I have. I love
What
it.
about
for
if you
that.
don't?
I have a little bit of processing on it right now, but if I take it off, this is what it sounds like with no processing on whatsoever. This is just me.
What kind of processing?
Here we go.
This is this
Back on.
with some processing on it. I got
Oh, that thing sounds so good. It
This-
sounds
It actually
so
does
good.
sound really good.
this is the SM7B profile in broadcast mode, so it's the deeper one. It's like pillow talk.
It sounds good.
Did you already film your review on it?
Yeah, I just finished it. I just
Oh,
hit end, and I was just like, all right, let me take a breath here. And I saw you guys jump in,
you
and I was
needed a
saying,
suit. You should have done it in a suit with a thin tie and like a little hat on, like a
yeah,
old school broadcaster.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, I can't like. It's not bad
Oh,
handling sound at all.
you can't see the screen on that.
Oh no, you probably have to
No.
dim it. You probably have to take the brightness out
Yeah.
of it.
I could do this.
There you go.
There you go.
Was that the PD100? Oh, you
Yeah.
just ordered it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
on the
go.
way. I'm telling you, these guys now that if they keep this down to $36, I mean, the two of these between this and the K669D, it's like I don't know. I love that purple too. It is so hard. I don't know about you guys with your reviews too, but it's like after this one, the PD100 and the K669D, it's hard to get excited about a $60 microphone because
Right?
Kind
Because you've already
kind
got
of
them
because you
all.
always you want
Yeah.
to go back. You want to go back to
yeah,
the $30 microphone.
yeah, they're so good though that it's not just the price; they sound so good. It's like they outdid themselves. Where it's like, how
Uh-huh.
do you compete with that? Whatever you're
For the
selling,
price.
it's more expensive, and I don't like the sound as much. I like the sound, but not as much.
That you're talking about the price thing. You're making me question the Vocaster stuff. And I know that's not Mike's, but what's going on? What do you think's going on? Because they're mine quit working for a little bit. It came back. It's working fine. It's been working fine for a week. How are they going so high and so low and so high and so low?
Trying to jumpstart the market. Like
Yeah.
I think we talked about it earlier that not enough people are buying this. They're all over the $40 cheapie, like the Behringer, the entry level interfaces, and then they're going all for the Rodecaster series, the
I
Streamer
believe.
X, the this and that, and
Sorry,
no
these
one's
are
buying them.
they're still really cheap, right?
I can't remember. I
Yeah.
thought I saw.
Vocaster.
And when you're just starting out doing a
Oh
podcast,
nope, the
even
Vocaster 2 went back up.
oh, it went back up.
2 days ago it was $99. Now it's $194.
Yeah, they're just
It's-
trying to jumpstart and get it out there so people start using them and then start talking about them and then get that energy up. This thing's huge. Can't even miss it.
Little sound resonance test.
Yeah.
Ding! It's all right.
Yeah, that's all it is. I just don't think it's mainstream enough. So they're trying to get it low to get them out there. They're going to take an L on a couple of units or not a
Yep.
couple hundred units to get it out there in the market to get people talking about it.
The one went back up to 98. So I don't know. They're good though.
In my
mean,
opinion,
simple.
it's the best budget audio interface that there is right now.
Oh, yeah.
Joe.
It's professional sound. And it's
Yeah.
the easiest interface to get professional audio for someone who has no experience whatsoever. And the fact that it is legitimately priced at $250, the fact that you can grab them for $99 from time to time, and the one for $50, I think it was down to $50 at one point. And then again, it's so easy to get to tinker with it with that sliders with those sliders they have.
Oops.
And the auto gain feature is probably my favorite thing. For as many mics as I'm constantly changing in and out, I don't want to have to go in there and manually do it. I hit that auto gain,
Yeah.
and it puts me really close. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, it puts me right where I need to be when I have it on the live streaming setting, not the default.
Yeah.
But on live streaming, and it like bumps it like 10 dB to put me at about 10 dB, 10 to
Yeah.
12 dB.
Yeah, they dummy proofed it. And I don't want to use the word dummy. They newbie proofed it.
Yeah.
So again, we always talk about when we do the auto gain, they always leave you just short. We always got to bump it up a little bit.
Right.
But they do that intentionally because let's say someone's buying that because they don't know anything. They can't figure out a Rodecaster. That's so complicated, not going to do that. So if someone is getting in there, it's safer to be lower
Yeah.
than it is to be too high and be clipping. And if you don't have good mic placement and you're up too close and you're shouting or you're screaming,
And if you're a newbie, and
yeah,
you do
you
this
don't know.
stuff,
Yeah,
you might go, "Oh, this thing sucks."
Yeah. So they put you on the side of where you're never going to have bad audio. Just
Yeah,
people
you
are just
don't
gonna
want
have
to
to
be
crank you up.
talking into the mic like this and just popping your
Yes.
peas.
Yeah, get someone with a condenser microphone and they're talking into it like a dynamic microphone, and
Yeah.
they're all over the place. And if you're live streaming with it, if we're like recording OBS, you can see your meters, you can see if you're clipping, but when we're in EV Mux, you can't really
That-
see it unless you got it on your screen.
That is one thing I wish that they would include in some of the something here in EV Mux
Yes.
is a slider.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Because like I was doing a 4-person podcast and someone was saying, "Hey, this person sounds quiet," and I had no idea. Like again, we had no idea the levels. You
They
guys
do
had
have
no
an
idea the
auto
levels.
gain. They do have an auto gain feature in EV Mux.
Yeah, but I'd like
Oh,
to
it
see
does?
it. I'd like to
Yeah.
see where the dBs are. Like, am I at negative
Yeah.
12? Am I, negative 20? I mean, how hard are we making it for someone to listen to on their cell phone or something?
Right.
Right.
That is the thing. All right, guys. I know I know
Oh.
I'm enjoying myself, but I do want to cut this short. I do want to cut it. We've went over our time. I have enjoyed it, Mike. Dude, anytime you want to come on, man, come on. We're just kicking the
I love
stuff
it.
usually after we do our, like we were talking about webcams earlier, as our main talking point.
We never even made it to our life stuff today.
No?
No,
No,
no.
we just kept
No.
going on customizations.
Well, are we doing live tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's our day, right?
Yeah,
Kevin, you
tomorrow's
should come on tomorrow with us.
tomorrow's
I
yours.
told Clay
Level up.
last week, I said, I don't understand how we have not had Kevin with us on our Friday night live stream yet. That's
Yeah,
criminal.
I have nothing to do, so yeah.
Yeah.
I do love customizations. I'm really getting into customizing these mics because I really like.
You have a problem now.
You're
I
next
do.
level. I just
do.
I add accessories like your
Yeah, no, he's
car in the auto body
It's-
shop.
yeah.
It started with accessories.
He's sanding things
yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Bad. All right, guys. I do want to go ahead and end this. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Mike, for coming on.
Welcome.
I've had a blast.
Yeah. Thank you.
So yeah.
Know Your Joe, Mrs. K, Chris over at Livestream. Who else is there? That's it. Know Your Joe. Eric at the Broken Brain.
Eric, yeah. So all right, guys. So for Mike and Clay, I am Kevin saying if we don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
Good night.